The boy is back. I said the bounce is back. Ryan Garcia gives it to Shakur Stevenson. No diddy. Ryan Garcia calls Shakur Stevenson a bum. He says he's a one-dimensional fighter, and he explains why he feels that way. I'm going to play the clip right about now, and then I'll give you my thoughts. Roll the clip.
Corey, he said none of y'all want to look at him.
Oh my God, bro.
That's I'm just telling you what he told me. Right here on Say Cheese.
Oh my God.
He said Pitbull.
Say no, bro. You are stupid, bro. Everybody wants to see you, but you don't bring no money to the table. So why would anybody want to see you? You're not like that, bro. We watch all your fights. You run and you run and you run and you run. You almost lost to Edwin De Los Santos. You didn't even throw one punch. Timmy Bradley is sucking your dick every time he gets a chance, bro. You are a bum, bro. You're Shakur Twitterson, bro. You're nothing, bro. You're just a guy that's boxing. Bro, he's not that good, bro. He's good, but he ain't great. He can't put up the boy. That's great. I respect it. But I'm saying at the end of the day, bro, he's good, but he ain't great. Great could do offense and defense. You can't just do defense. Like Mayweather didn't just do defense. He did offense and defense. You only do defense and somehow you still win. I don't get it.
Wow. So Ryan Garcia, he holds nothing back on Shakur Stevenson. He said a lot, man. He said, now this is a weird thing, and this might be unpopular opinion, but on my channel, I don't really care. You guys don't have to agree with me. You can. Doesn't change my paycheck. But I think the interesting thing with Ryan Garcia is he says a lot of foolishness. Let's be clear. There's a lot in which he says that's just like over the top or embellished and, you know, just bizarre at best, peculiar things. But looking at it fairly, despite him saying some over the top like craziness, sometimes when he gets in his bag and he talks about other things, not the craziness, not the peculiar things, not the things that's, you know, cancel culture would cancel him for. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm just talking about particularly boxing. Sometimes he be cooking when he says certain stuff. Like, I understand what he's talking about regarding Shakur Stevenson. He says you're good but not great. And to be great, you have to be on both sides. You have to be able to play both sides of the fence, you know, offense and defense. He said when you look at a Floyd Mayweather, he wasn't just doing one thing. He was obviously known for an impeccable defense. However, Floyd Mayweather also could hurt guys. He could, especially early in his career when the guys were more closer to his natural size, he could get the stoppages and knockdowns. Even when he was fighting bigger guys, he was getting respect in there. So he's not just giving you the defense and, you know, the Philly shell. Everybody talk about that, but he was giving you offense, fighting off the ropes and stuff like that. I think Shakur Stevenson, the flack that he gets is, my biggest thing is this. I feel like Shakur Stevenson's chatter, or Shakur Twitterson, as people call it, does not match what is being seen in the ring. Like, he'll be like, I'm going to off this dude, this 187, MDK, I'm going to body him and wait till Thursday night because he fought Edwin on a Thursday. You going to see on Thursday. You going to see on Saturday. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to destroy you. I promise you I'll stop him. 50,000, I stop him before the 9th round. You know, he'll make these audacious and like braggadocious claims about getting the stoppage, and then it won't happen. So that's kind of what Ryan Garcia is talking about. Let me listen again because I let you guys listen to it unfiltered. It's a brand new interview with Say Cheese, and I want to go over some other aspects
with Shakur, he said none of y'all want to look at him.
Oh my God, bro.
Ryan instantly gets mad. Shakur says none of y'all want to see him, and then Ryan's like, oh my God.
That's I'm just telling you what he told me right here on Say Cheese.
Oh my God.
He said Pitbull.
Say no, bro. You are stupid, bro. Everybody wants to see you, but you.
He said everybody wants to see you. Like, people aren't afraid of you, basically.
You don't bring no money to the table, so why would anybody?
Hey, that's a good point too. He said you don't bring no money to the table. Like, I mean, y'all got to be real. See, the difference between me and them, brand X, is your boy Ego. I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. But beyond that, I could listen to anybody, a homeless person, a fool, and I could pick and choose what elements that you're saying that actually make sense. Some people, the beta males, they're not in control of their emotions. So because Ryan does some of this other over-the-top stuff, everything he says, they're just like discounting it. But you can't look at like that. If somebody's cooking, they're cooking. Shakur doesn't represent the money in boxing, right? If you look on his Twitter after his fights, people are arguing with him, saying you put me to sleep and stuff like that. Outside of Newark, you know, he hasn't really done any crazy live gates or anything like that. So he hasn't been branded to be that. So I agree with what Ryan said there as well.
We want to see you. You're not like that, bro. We watch all your fights. You run and you run and you run and you run. You almost lost to Edwin De Los Santos.
He said you run and you run and you run. Now, I know people are calling Shakur a runner, but again, me being objective, I can't say he runs because he is kind of in pocket, but he utilizes his defense and his like size, a lot of times size advantage over certain guys or reach advantage, and he kind of stays in the pocket. And it's not running because I think running kind of incorporates more lateral movement and your feet. So you don't really see that. Well, I guess you could say in the Edwin De Los Santos, there was like excessive movement and evasiveness. But some of the other fights, it's not necessarily running. But instead of running, I think a better way to phrase it for Shakur is 2 words: non-committal. He's non-committal offensively. And I think that's what people, you know, that's why they're saying I fell asleep and you put me to bed, put my kids to bed. And, you know, that's why people are saying the running thing. Shakur, there's times where he has like almost a dead man in front of him, meaning the guy skillfully is not on his level and he doesn't seem to know what to do to hit that switch and apply the appropriate amount of pressure to really pull away. Like even the Oscar Valdez, which is probably my favorite Shakur performance, I would say. Even that, he dropped him, but it's like he can't sustain the punishment. Like it's hard to explain, but if you know boxing, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's guys, you don't have to be the biggest puncher in boxing to get a stoppage. There's that. It's just what it is. Like, for example, if you attack the body, you don't have to be Gervonta Davis or Arthur Beterbiev to stop someone with the body shot. A well-timed, well-placed body shot, but you know, you hit him and you stuff that in there, no diddy, then you could get a stoppage. We've seen it with Tim Bradley, who's not an enormous puncher, and Brandon Rios. A good game plan with Teddy Atlas, he got the stoppage. And Brandon Rios, to that point, he hadn't been stopped because the Danny Garcia headshot stoppage came later. Pacquiao didn't stop Brandon Rios, Mike Alvarado, you know, Diego Chavez. These guys didn't stop him. But Bradley, who arguably is hitting less hard than Alvarado, Pacquiao, I don't even think arguably, he just hits less hard than Pacquiao, Alvarado, Diego Chavez, was able to get it done through a game plan. And I think that's what people kind of want from Shakur Stevenson, and you seldom get that unless the competition is like step down, like a Yoshino, some guy you don't even really know who he is. Maybe he can get a stoppage with a guy moving up who's pretty much fought at a domestic level despite being a champion, like Joe Cordina. So I think that's what Ryan Garcia is talking about. You know, either way, I doubt Shakur and Ryan fight anytime soon. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Ryan says he's a bum, which is a bit radical, but let me know what you think of the other things that Ryan said about Shakur. You dig?